If your perfect day starts with sunrise on the water and sunset cocktails on your own dock, stick around because today I'm going to be showing you some of the most amazing luxury homes here in Gulf Breeze that put you right on the water of the Santa Rosa Sound. So let's get to it. So my name is Sean Killingsworth, and today I'm going to be showing you around some Gulf Breeze houses, and specifically ones where if you have your own boat and are an avid boater, these would be perfect for you because you could go hop in your boat, jump in the Sound, and go fishing, skiing, whatever you like to do out there. A guy named Matthew in the comments maybe last week or two where he was saying he's looking for a home with a boat. And so that's kind of what inspired me to do this. So if you're following along and looking for something specific, definitely interact with me because I don't know unless you comment. So comment, let me know kind of what you're looking for around the area, and I'd be glad to highlight that in a future video. Like and subscribe to this channel, but let's keep going. This home is $2,740,000, and this home is just under $1.8 million. Here I am at the first property, and you drive down this road to get here in between water on the sides. You have bayous that run both left and right of this home with the Santa Rosa Sound here behind us. So you've got the house, then the pool, then the dock, then the water. So it's a beautiful view from right behind me. So this home right here has 6 bedrooms, 4.5 bathrooms with a couple garages, 3,600 square feet, built in 2014. And this property is just beautiful and very luxury. So I'm excited to show you this one. Let's run in and take a look. So here I am on the main floor. So you walk up this set of stairs here behind me through this door, the double doors right here, which is a great entryway. Below us is the 3 garage doors that they have with plenty of storage. So you can park your cars, you can have your paddle boards, kayaks, things like that you're gonna wanna have as you wanna go out and check out the Sound. When you walk into this room, it's beautiful. You walk in, you can tell that they've decked this place out with the really tall ceilings. They have these little inset areas next to the TV that you could kind of build out and make that more of a designer look. Once it has the TV there, you got the kitchen, which is huge behind me with the custom cabinets, the custom hardware. You have this nice wine fridge, and with the gas range, which is great. Everybody loves stainless steel appliances. This backsplash is really cool and has that luxury feel. And then when you're talking about a refrigerator, mine at home is just the door with the drawer. This one is like massive. You would love that. It would fit all the milk that you could ever want in there. You got this little pantry right here where you can put some extra stuff with the custom built-ins in there. And that's what I've noticed about this place too, is when we start looking at some closets, you're gonna see where they've done custom built-ins all throughout here. So it's pretty awesome. You have this giant granite island right here that gives you plenty of space for anything that you need to do with cooking and hanging out. You got your dining room table right here that this one probably sits 8 to 10, so you could see a lot of people right here. But this room is giant and open, and what I love about this house especially is how it's designed to, from every room in the house, you're getting a water view. So right out on this patio, you can kind of see right through here, see the Sound, and then you can also see Pensacola Beach right over there. So let's run in here and check out the master bedroom. So when we walk in here, it continues the tall ceilings, this nice custom wood floor that's right in here. You can walk in here, has plenty of space in here for a king size bed, no problem. I like this too because you have a double closet. You've got one on this side with the built-in cabinets, and you have one over here, so you can have a his and hers closet with plenty of space and plenty of storage. But when you walk into this bathroom, they've done the tile throughout, which is really nice, the black tile. In here is a really big custom shower with the dual rain heads up here. It has the stones on the floor and fully tile and really, really nice. A lot of design and features went into that. You have the his and hers cabinets right here. On this side, you do have the sink with this pretty cool looking faucet with the overflow water. I thought that that was a pretty cool feature with the really modern lights that they have in here. But this is big and open. You've even got a TV up there in the corner. From this room though, you do have your own access out here to the patio, which I'll show you here in a minute, because that's probably the best feature of the house. But before we get out there, let's check out some of these bedrooms. Okay, so in here to the right is your first bedroom on this floor. You actually have 2 bedrooms on this floor. You've got one, which is the master, and you have this bedroom. And this is kind of a smaller bedroom, but it's great because it has water view and it has its own bathroom, which they've done really nice because you have the full tile shower. This is your half bathroom that you can utilize for guests when they come over. They can just run in here to this bathroom and use that on this main floor. We also have the laundry room, and I don't highlight a lot of laundry rooms, but you gotta see this one, because when you walk in, you've got the granite countertops. You have these built in for your washer and dryer, which is really great. And when you're talking about storage, you've got cabinets up there, you've got cabinets here, and you've got cabinets here, and you have some different storage areas right here, which this is probably one of the coolest laundry rooms that I've ever seen. Not that I'm that into laundry, but I mean, don't you want space when you're doing laundry? I mean, I feel like you would, but you can ask my wife. Anyway, let's run up here. We'll take a look at these bedrooms. All right, so when you get up to the top of the stairs, you have this nice big loft, which would be great for kids. If we were doing it, we'd probably have a gaming setup in here. A few fun things for the kids that they could do with toys and all of that. But plenty of space up here, kind of like a kid's living room is probably how we would use it. Just so you know how this house is laid out, because they want all the bedrooms with views of the water, you have bedroom 1, 2, 3, and 4, and they both split like a Jack and Jill style bathroom. You walk into this bedroom, it is a little bit smaller, but still plenty big for a queen size bed. Would fit in here no problem. Again, the views from here are incredible, but let's walk in here and take a look at this bathroom. So you have the double sinks in here, so one for each room can use their own sink. You have the tile in here, which is a little different than what we've seen so far, but a really great look to it, with the tub shower insert right there, and still the custom cabinets in here that look really nice. And they've done a really good job with the design and detail of this home. And so here's the second bedroom, basically mimics that same first size. And let's take a look at these closets. So with the closets, you would have plenty of space for each person that lives up here. So these two rooms right here are basically gonna mimic exactly what we just did. So let's walk in here, take a look at these. So similar bedroom size. This one does have the same flooring with the same style cabinets. And this one has a shower insert. It doesn't have the tub in this one. So that's just a little bit different, gives you a different feature for this room. And then back here is the fourth bedroom on this floor. So that's most of the home here. Let's run outside and take a look at the balcony, the pool, and my favorite part is the dock with the boat on it. So let's run out there real quick. All right, so here we are on the balcony, and out here on these Florida days, it's starting to get that summer feel to it. We're mid-June right now, and so the humidity is starting to kick in. So if I start sweating, bear with me, I just get that natural glow. You're out here with the really tall ceilings, you got the fans, the fireplace. This is a massive area to hang out. Fully do a living room outdoor setup out here, host a lot of people. Looks like they had been grilling here at one time. This is plenty big and open and gives you a lot of opportunity to host people like crazy here, which this is where you're gonna be anyway with the beautiful views of the sound. So let's run check out the pool. Okay, so when we're down here, you've got the pavers. That's a really great feature that kind of go through this whole area. But then you have the hot tub pool combo as you're just kind of here enjoying the awesome days. And you know, if you want to walk out to your boat, what a cool feature that you could just walk through your yard, go down here, you could go fishing, you could go hop in the boat, take a little trip over there. There's a couple beach properties over there that'll give you access to just drive your boat over to, with some parking spots there. If it's Peg Leg Pete's, maybe go over there, grab some dinner, but you could just go hop on the boat, run over to dinner, which is a pretty cool feature. You have this little walkway ramp that you can get down to the water, and that's really nice. And then down this way, you can kind of see we're walking up on where they have their boat stored. All right, so here's the boat storage, which is a really great thing. It's got the lift too, so you can get it out of the salt water if you need to clean it or just try to preserve it a little bit with being on salt. But then you also have this outdoor swing that you can just come out here and enjoy your coffee, enjoy just kind of hanging out at these beautiful Florida days. Here at this property, this is super luxury, gives you tons of space to move around. Usually I highlight the most inexpensive home first and then go to the expensive. We started with the expensive one today just to throw you for a loop, but let's run over and take a look at the next property just for comparison. Okay, here we are at the second property, and we're right off of Bay Street, so this street is a little bit busier than the last property. So the road right behind this house kind of runs even with the homes that are here on the water. And so this home is priced at $1.8 million. It's a 5-bedroom, 4.5 bath home with 2-car garage here on the ground floor. About 3,900 square feet, so a little bit more than the last one, built in 2004, so just a little older. You have the house here, pool, and the sound right behind there. I'm excited to show you this property. Let's run in and take a look at it. All right, in the entry of this home, it's a little bit different of a layout, so I'm excited to show you some of that. I actually didn't see upstairs yet, so that's gonna be a surprise as we go up there. But down here on this level, it's actually unique because you only walk up 4 steps to get to this place right here. So it's not a full flight of stairs like the last property, but when you walk in here, you can walk into this kind of entryway. You do have your stairs right here to go to the second story that we'll check out in just a second. This property could be used as a good like mother-in-law type of suite because you don't have to take as many stairs, and also you get the benefit of an elevator that they have right there. You walk in here to the living room. The living room has great big windows that you can view the sound right there. It's not as open as the last one, but still a decent amount of space. You have the living room that can fit a decent sized couch that they have here and another sitting chair, a couple chairs right there. A small dining room table that they have that sits 4 right here, and a smaller kitchen setup. And it's a full kitchen, so you have access to all of that. A refrigerator, stainless steel, a small sink, microwave, and some cooking utensils. So if you want to use this as a vacation or rental, a mother-in-law suite could be a couple options down here on this floor. You have what they're using as an office, probably an office because it is pretty small. Maybe an owner's closet if you are using this as a rental. Would give you plenty of space there, but they're using that setup as an office. And then back over this way, you have the main bathroom on this floor that has the sink right here. It's got the full tile shower right in here, and just a small little bathroom right here. And on the other side of the house are a couple bedrooms. So let's run check these out. All right, back here you have 1 bedroom over here on the right that has a smaller closet in here. This is a queen size bed, so that'll kind of give you a layout about how big this room is. So not massive. This room does not have a view of the water. So that would go to the least favorite person that you want to put in this room. But this other one does. You have the Jack and Jill sink style here, so you can walk through that door into here that has a shower right here. It's the shower tub insert. And then back in this room, this is where it's at, is because this room has great views. You have the swimming pool right outside this window, and then the sound right over there. So beautiful views from this location. And this is the downstairs floor. That again is a full living space if you want it. I think the upstairs is as well. So let's run upstairs and check out that floor. All right, so we're on the second story right here. I had just come up the stairs, which is right here at this door. And this door does have a lock off, so you can lock off the basement floor from this floor. So that's most likely what that was used for, maybe a vacation rental to have people come here. But you walk through these double doors up here. To the right, you have a bedroom right here. And this is the front bedroom, so you're overlooking the road, not the water view from here, but a decent size right there. You have your half bathroom right here behind me, and then you have the laundry room right in here. This is a very standard style laundry room right here. You got the cabinets above. You have this tile floor that's a brown tan color throughout, and the walls are this lighter, slightly pinkish color. But then you walk in here, you got the living room, again with the big doors that give you access to the patio and the beautiful views out that way. So this living room is plenty of space. You got the grand piano, which is nice. Good seating area. You can fit a lot of people right here. And then there's a bedroom over here to this other side on the front side of the house as well. But this is a bedroom with tall ceilings. It's a queen size bed. That'll give you a good idea about how big this room is. And then this room has their own bathroom right here, which is pretty great. It's got the tub and shower combination in here as well, and probably more of a generic style cabinets here with the laminate countertops. So a couple things, if you were going for more of a luxury look, could maybe look to update those countertops. You've got the kitchen right in here to your left. So when you walk in here, tons of cabinet space. You have granite countertops, kind of a blue color, which is very unique. Stainless steel appliances. You have the bar right here with the butcher block countertop on it. More of the standard style pulls and the natural colored drawers and cabinets there. And so this is pretty nice to be able to have this much space for cooking and hosting, and while you're cooking, you get the great views. You have a small dining room right here. You could probably update that to about 6 or 8 if you wanted more seating for people there to eat. And then the last room that we haven't seen, I know it's a lot of bedrooms, so hang on there, but is the master bedroom. So let's go check this one out. Before we see the master, let's run in and see this bathroom. All right, so here in the bathroom, you have the custom countertops, which looks more like a tile, like a marble tile, more tan color there. Natural cabinets, you have the big tub right here that's jetted. You got the tile floors right here and a full giant size tile shower. So that is really big, gives you a ton of space in there. So that's really nice. And then back here, you have a big closet right here with plenty of space for all your things. So you got that closet. You also have this closet right here. Not as much space there, but that would be a good feature to have as well. So let's check out this bedroom. This is the primary master bedroom. So nice. They've done the updated floor, more of that natural wood look to the floor in here. That's a king size bed. That'll just tell you about how big this room is. Plenty of space because you got the bed. You could do a smaller office, sitting area, whatever you want to do, but the views here are insane because you get basically 360 views from here out towards the patio, which you have a door to access. You've got this big window here, and you can actually watch your sunsets out this window as well. So that gives you a lot of really cool features there. But let's run check the outdoor. This is my favorite part. All right, here we are on the patio. So the patio is a nice setup, a couple chairs. This is where you're gonna hang out. So this is where you got the big table. Because man, if you're not sweating in the summer, any other time, you can come hang out here, enjoy dinner, and just hanging out with the family. And this is right up my alley because I love an outdoor kitchen. So this gives you the full setup. You got the sink, and you got the grill, you got some cabinets, so you can do all of your cooking outside while you're just enjoying this beautiful Florida weather that we have here. A little warm today, but it's still pretty amazing. Let's run downstairs to take a look at this pool. All right, here we are downstairs, and this has this great pavers as well with a smaller style pool, but they've got this great water feature with the waterfall that you can kind of hear. That's a pretty cool vibe out here. And they also have this pavilion that you could come out here and hang out. If you were utilizing this as a short-term rental, people love things like a pool and an outdoor pavilion. So having things and features like that would be really nice. But this is a cool little sitting spot because you are so close to the water and you can really enjoy what the Santa Rosa Sound has to offer right here. You do have a fire pit right over there. And let's run out here and check out this boat. Okay, so I apologize for the wind. It might be a little bit loud as you listen back to this, but hopefully you can hear me okay. Out here at the end of this dock is super cool because not only do you have a boat lift, but you also have some jet ski lifts, which are super great. The jet skis and boat do not come with this house, but who knows, maybe you can negotiate that in. Maybe you have your own boat too, who knows. Down here, you got this little area that's pretty close to the water that'll give you more access if you're wanting to hop on paddle boards, because typically this water is so calm and smooth that paddleboarding is amazing, or kayaking can be so much fun. Some of our favorite things to do in this body of water is fish. We love trying to catch redfish. That's one of our favorite fish to go out and catch. Sometimes we catch catfish, which is not a strategy. You don't want to learn that one. Ocean catfish are not as good as the freshwater, so I learned that pretty quick. This is the second house. Definitely has a ton to offer. I'm interested to see what you think. The first house that we looked at today was 2.7 million, and the second property that I'm actually standing in right now was 1.8 million. The first home had 6 bedrooms and 4.5 baths. This one has 5 bedrooms with 4.5 baths. The first home had 3,700 square feet, and this property has 39. So the second one has just a little bit more square footage. The first one was built in 2014, and the second one was built in 2004, so a little older. The first home has every room facing the water. The second one doesn't, but it does have the access to be able to do a short-term rental or a mother-in-law suite. So there's a lot of positivity on both of these because man, if you could park your boat and have access to the water like you can here, this does offer so much potential, and having a pool as well, what a great, amazing time to be able to hang out in a place like this close to Pensacola Beach. You're only about 15 minutes, maybe 20 minutes away from Pensacola Beach, so What a great spot to be at. Well, thanks for touring some luxury homes here in Gulf Breeze with me today. Hopefully you enjoyed this tour as much as I did. I always love showing you around to the Emerald Coast. If you are looking to move here in the next 6 days or 6 months, definitely reach out to me. I'd love to get to meet you and maybe book a Zoom call with you so I can get to know you a little bit more, understand exactly what you're looking for here at the Emerald Coast. Me and my wife love helping families make their move here to the Emerald Coast, so if that's you, I look forward to talking with you soon. But like and subscribe to this channel and follow along. We're gonna find the perfect home for you here at the Emerald Coast. Have a good one, and I'll talk to you next time. Bye-bye.